What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called?
Do you
Hell
want to?
yeah, dude.
You want to start?
Welcome. Hey, you know,
Hey.
we're at the beach. We're both in our little surf closets. They
Yeah,
always
that's
have
right.
A surf closet.
You can't see unless you're watching the video episodes, but we are surfer boys now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Boy, is there anything worse than that? People always ask me in LA, "Ooh, we're going surfing." Me and one person you like and 3 people you hate. We're going surfing.
Yeah,
And,
totally.
we're trying to get out on the water by 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
on
surfers
this
are
site.
they're like Mark Wahlberg. They fucking go to bed at fucking 6 p.m. They wake up at midnight, and then they eat,
No.
like 30 pancakes, and then they fucking. It's first of all, aren't you supposed to be surfing with the sun's up? Isn't part of surfing the sun?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like you're a
Yeah.
surfing. You're like a chill, you're smoking pot. You're a cool, chill guy.
Yeah, you're wearing a
Nothing
Bob
chill
Marley
about it.
flag. You're totally, man. You're out there. You're
Yeah.
hot. You got big old nipples. Why does every
Oh,
surfer have
man.
huge nipples on them?
I think the board flattens them out, and the water is like they're
Squishes
waterlogged. Their nipples are all full of salt water.
Plus, they're eating all those pancakes.
Yeah, they love
And
pancakes.
You know, pineapple makes your cum taste like pineapple.
It
where
does.
Pancakes make your nipples look like pancakes. Yeah. You heard me. You fucking heard
boy.
me. Hey, Caleb, I noticed that you're wearing a hat from the El Segundo Brewing Company.
Oh, that's right. And I do that because their beers taste so good to me.
Yeah.
And I find their hop profiles to be perfectly a good blend of malty and hoppy, and I like that their cans are
Mhm.
tall. See, I'm a little fucked up on El Segundo.
Yeah, as am I. I spend every moment of every day drinking beer from El Segundo Brewery.
I can't get enough. And just them. That's the only brewery that makes the kind of
Mhm.
beer I like.
As far as I'm concerned, it's the only beer on earth
better
because
be.
everything else tastes so bad, it's not beer. Honestly, you hand me a Budweiser, you might as well shove a turd in my mouth. You know what I mean? And I don't like eating shit, not since I was a kid.
No.
Because when I was a kid, I ate some shit, and then my dad made me eat the whole pack. And now I don't eat shit anymore.
Oh man.
No, I also enjoy myself an El Segundo brew.
Yeah. I had a bunch the other day over at Dave Waits and Grant Lyons. They had a bunch of
love
their
those
fridge.
guys. Miss those guys.
And, it was a blast, and it's good for a little backyard barbecue. It's good for a podcast. It's good for day drinking, night drinking on a boat.
That's
drinking in a back of a flatbed truck.
They
shit
do
like
say that. That's their tagline. El Segundo tastes good on a boat.
That's right.
Boat beer.
Boy, drunk on a boat. What a feeling,
Man, have you ever in your life had a beer on a pontoon boat?
Not a pontoon. I'm a little afraid of pontoons.
Oh, really? Why?
I don't know. Something about those big tanks on the side. What's going on?
The big tanks.
Don't they have those big tanks?
Oh yeah, they're like floated. They're float. It's what makes the boat float.
Doesn't look good to me.
Does it look good? Wow.
I don't trust it.
Man, I want to be. I've never in my life been on a pontoon boat, I'm pretty sure, and it just seems
Let's do it.
We should do it, man. It's great.
We do
it's
a What's It cruise.
Hell yeah, that's right. This year for What's It Day, we're going to be in different cities on What's It Day this year.
Don't even say that.
I'm sorry.
Don't even say that.
Speaking of which, you know what's coming up next month? Coming up in like a week is Bill Maher month.
What? Again?
That's
that
right.
feels like it was just Bill Maher month.
Yeah, I know. Well, we just opened our presents. Did you see the post about his show in Vegas?
No. What do you say?
It wasn't him that said it. Someone else posted. Someone went to see him at a club in Vegas, and it was like a third full. There was like barely anybody there.
Oh no.
I know.
I guess they couldn't handle his no nonsense straight talk, you know.
Yeah. Well, totally. It was so edgy that it did sell out, but when the people walked in, they were like, "Well, this is too much for me," and I'm gonna go see Paula Poundstone.
I gotta go back outside and fuck a hooker and smoke indoors.
That's right. Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
a snowflake.
I'm too much of a snowflake to watch Bill Maher.
I can't handle this boomer humor.
Man, I was there for the first few minutes, and then it got religious. Man, yeah, I really like. I just love it. I love it that just such sweet. I just hope it's the downfall. I hope it's the beginning of the end for him. The dude has seasons upon seasons of an HBO show and numerous HBO and Epix comedy specials, not to mention everything he did before that. Other TV shows and such, and to not sell out a club in Vegas is pretty crazy to me.
And I bet he was doing some hot riffs about the ticket sales.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, well, where's the other half? Those are people that had ivermectin.
Right. Well, it's Vegas.
I know why you're happy. Monkeypox. We got the monkey.
Maybe all my fans should stop having sex with monkeys if they want to see a good show. Good Lord, I hate him.
Bill Maher month is coming up. Which days? What's it day? I don't have it down.
I don't remember exactly. But I suppose it's probably in the
tweet
calendar.
at us if you remember which day. What's the day is? I got to get some bourbon.
I'm pretty sure that I put it in the calendar. Let's see.
You know, you got to have
what's day. Oh, maybe
Well, you remember the rules of what's a day. We have a drink of bourbon at exactly 9, I think.
Damn it.
And you face east. You face west. You face west and have a drink of bourbon at 9.
Damn, dude. I think it might have even been.
Oh, did we miss what's a day?
No, we did not miss what's a day, but I think it might be. Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, it's August 5th.
What?
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow. I think I'll be in San Diego.
Oh, shit. I fucking hate San Diego.
It's one of the worst cities. I actually like San Diego. I don't know why I'm talking shit. Yeah, I'll be in San Diego then.
Yeah, I like it fine. Let's see. So oh, man. Dude, this is so funny. So this episode comes out August 2nd. What's the days in 3 days? What's the days this week?
What? What are the odds?
Holy shit. I'm so glad I looked it up. Oh my God. Everybody, this is ridiculous. Wow. So if you're new to the show, perhaps you haven't listened as far back as 1 year ago, but about a year ago, I was traveling a lot and he was traveling a lot, and we were about to get an office, and I had been gone. We had banked a bunch of episodes and I had just come back, and I had a show in the neighborhood, and we needed to record, and then we wanted to hang out and get drunk. And so we dubbed August 5th, 2021, What's a Day? Because I also had that bottle of 20-year Pappy Van Winkle.
It's not only the best bourbon I've ever had, it's like the best tasting liquid I've ever put in my mouth.
Truly the smoothest. Yeah, totally. And we got so drunk.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it was a good day. And yeah, that's right. And I put it 9 p.m. in my calendar. It says all caps, drunks it called. So 9 p.m. This Thursday, August 5th, 2022 at 9 p.m. Pacific time, 12 a.m. midnight East Coast time. We all at the exact same time take a sip of bourbon.
I think August 5th is Friday, Dave.
Oh, wait. This was last year. Last year it was a Thursday. I was looking at last year's calendar. You're right. August 5th. Friday, 2022. at 9
I'll be in
p.m.
San Diego, and I'll be doing it as soon as
All
it
right.
hits the stroke of 9. I'll be
I'll
taking
bet
a
you
sip of bourbon.
you'll be on fucking stage, dude.
No, probably not.
Okay.
I'll probably be right before I get on stage.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a good what's it day.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, man, this is so funny. So yeah, you have to write at 9 p.m. if you're on the West Coast, midnight if you're on the East Coast, and you get the math if you're elsewhere. Take a sip of bourbon and think about how you fucking hate Bill Maher.
That's great. And if you like Bill Maher, do it anyway.
Yeah, think about just spend a moment with us hating him, and then you can move back to liking him. That's all right.
Yeah. And take a picture, tweet it, put it on your Instagram stories, email us, whatever you want to do, because it's the way we all get connected, and we'll repost it and everything. It'll be fun.
And if you don't drink alcohol, that's also fine. Just join us for a sip of sparkling water.
Get some get a nice glass of apple juice, with one big ice cube. How about that?
Get a Mayberry IPA from El Segundo. It's the only beer where if you're an alcoholic, you can still drink it.
I think that's illegal to say, but
it is. We don't mean it. It's not true. It's alcoholic. Don't drink it if you're an alcoholic. But with that in mind, do know that all the beers from El Segundo you don't get addicted if you drink them.
Non-habit forming beer.
Yeah,
the only one ever. This is actually very reckless to say. We are kidding.
We are kidding.
If you're an alcoholic, do not even look at El Segundo. Really.
It's also though. I would imagine if you're listening to the podcast, you know we're kidding about this. So know that we are not making light of your alcoholism.
Right.
I hope you know that.
Yeah, we're making
an addiction and a disease are fucked up.
That is true. But
and
if you're not an alcoholic, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Get yourself some El Segundo.
If you're an alcoholic, might I suggest instead of beer, trying cocaine? Sorry, I shouldn't. We really shouldn't joke about this. Obviously, I don't.
Right. Cocaine's bad.
You know what else is cool is being sober, and I know that sounds like a thing, me being a dork and a jerk off, but I mean it. It's I'm proud of you. Good job.
Yeah. I'm interested in the lives of the sobers. They're walking around. They wake up in the morning and they're like, "All right, what's going on at night?"
Well, I guess I open another bank account. Since I'm sober and I have no problems, I guess I'll just have more money.
I felt so lame the other day. My buddy Will Foskey was in town, and I was like, "Hey, you're in town. Let's get a beer, like before or after your show or something." And he's like, "Well, I don't drink." And I was like, "Oh, well." And then so we get coffee, but neither of us drink caffeine either. So we're just sitting there. We're drinking a lemonade. We're at a Starbucks having These two grown men. Hey, how was your day? Good. Sipping on my lemonade.
Yeah, right. So you gonna have kids? This is actually, I think, why sparkling water got so popular amongst everybody, because it's like a thing that is completely, it feeds no version of any addiction. It doesn't have sugar even or caffeine or whatever.
It does give you very pleasurable burps, I've noticed.
But that's the thing.
Really
it's
get it out.
A little extra. It's got a little thing on top of it that feels adventurous. Like, ooh, bubbles in your mouth, dude. How is this not beer or sugar? It's just bubbles. I just got bubbles in my mouth. Man, you crazy.
And it does feel good. I do love soda water.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's colder than regular water. Somehow they get it really cold. You leave
shower
one in the fridge
with it
for 2 days. Oh, hell yeah.
It's an option in Jersey City to have sparkling water in your running water. Yeah, dude. They got tons of money. No one says it, but Jersey City is rich.
Dude,
it's a really
that's so cool.
Objectively rich place.
That's why you're back. That's why you're recording right in front of the
boardwalk. If you're watching on video, you can see.
Yeah,
Caleb and I are both laying down on a patio. And so I mean, if you listened last week, we live in different cities now, we're going to be recording remote a good amount of the time. And obviously it sucks because I want to hang out with Caleb, but we're going to be good. Like it's like already still fun. So
Yeah.
fucking, I'm not worried about it.
It's great. And
Yeah.
you know, you got to join that Patreon so we can have enough money for me to fly to New York. And
Totally.
me and Dave can go have a what's it day in the Big Apple.
That's right. We're gonna record an episode from the top of the World Trade Center.
Aren't you glad podcasts didn't exist during 9/11?
Oh my god, what a
The amount of like
nightmare, dude.
emergency 9/11 recording.
Yeah, totally.
Nate
Yeah.
Silver's like, we took a poll of the South Tower.
Club Random isn't going to be so random today.
Oh man.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
Mark Maron would be selling like his cat mug with like a tear coming down.
Yeah, right. Then again, maybe some of these podcasts would have been recording in one of the buildings. You know what I mean?
Oh man, and that episode
about
would
that.
be wow.
Think about how
What
many
a-
podcasts would have ended. That's right. They still would have released the episode. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Adam Carolla. Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
That's a pretty good Adam Carolla.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
Adam.
Adam.
He has such a what do you call that when I'm here. I don't like cancel culture.
Yeah, that's right.
College. They always talk
Where
about
I
college
grow-
campuses. It's like a 65-year-old guy. I'm like, what do you know?
Yeah,
When
totally.
were you on a college campus, you old creep?
No shit.
On these college campuses, they're teaching kids to have separate graduations.
It's just this entire generation of person that like never like absorbed any information along the way in their life, like ever. You know what I mean? Like they're literally like in college, and while they were in college, they were like, "This is progressive, and that's what college is."
Yeah.
And then they got to be 65, and they're like, "How is that different from me?"
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, they're fucking 50 years younger than you. What do you
Yeah.
want, man?
I think they just can't handle that they're 65. They're just like,
Right.
this is unacceptable. I would like the option of still going to college, and it
Right.
would be the exact same as it was in 68. Why is college different than it was?
Yeah, totally. Why? Why?
50 Oh boy.
It's also like, it's funny to think like the world has definitely progressed and moved pretty far along. Just because like when we were kids, Adam Carolla was a morning radio DJ on K-Rock in LA. K-Rock in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Los Angeles, California was like, this guy's entertaining. That's what we think. And now if you listen to his podcast, he's just like, I think it's good to kill animals. Yeah. Yourself.
That would be funny. It like what a weird way that
Mhm.
we grew up listening to music. Like you listen to a song you like, and in between that, a man would come on with a bad attitude and be like, "Yeah, that song. I remember when that came out. That was back when cocaine was still pretty good.
Yeah,
Now it's all bullshit. Stepped
It's an
on."
entire dude, totally. It's an entire generation of guy who thought it was awesome to talk about cocaine and
Yeah.
strip clubs. Yeah, you guys gonna go down to the strip club this Friday? Come on down with me. We're gonna be listening to rock and roll, and we're gonna be doing lines of blow, and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of some people that I disagree with. And
Dude, I watched Nick DiPaolo's most recent special the other day, and Nick DiPaolo's like 110. And,
yeah,
I thought
totally.
he
He's
was
got a
funny on-
terrible
on
face.
Tough crowd, but
Jeez.
he also started smoking when he was like 58. which is
Well, that's the thing
dumbest
with all these guys.
It's
So many of
so
these
funny.
guys I thought were just like part of this like funny, irreverent crew. And then it turns out that half of them are like funny and irreverent, and the other half of them always believed it. And
Right.
were like horrible, horrible guys.
It's so
Yeah,
funny because
yeah.
I loved him on Tough Crowd because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, he's like Archie Bunker. What a funny character. He plays this fucking stupid Italian dipshit.
It was funny
You
too
know?
on
And
Tough
he's
Crowd
not-
because Greg Giraldo would just clown on that dude so hard, and you would just think like, oh, these guys are good friends and they hang out, and that's what it's
Right,
like.
right.
But looking back, Greg Giraldo probably fucking hated that guy.
Yeah. It sounds insufferable. But at the end
Anyway.
of his special, it's like he's like older than my dad. And during the credits, it's like, and it's just like, it's so funny that these old bags are still like,
Rock and roll.
What are we doing?
Yeah. That culture
What
in
are you
general, dude.
doing?
Have you ever been to a show like now on the Sunset Strip, like at the Whiskey or the Roxy or something like that?
No.
Oh my God. Honestly, look it up. First of all, it's cool in a few ways, but it's cool, first of all, because those clubs are all really small. And it's like where a lot of rock bands play in LA because they have like smaller crowds in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Because LA is like so hip or whatever. So you can see a band you love. Also, a lot of bands just do it because they think it's cool. And then like I've seen a few bands that were playing, like I saw Hot Water Music. Chris Cresswell, who made our theme song, is in that band Hot Water Music now, who's really popular. And they played like an amphitheater in Gardena or Garden Grove or something. I don't remember exactly I don't remember which one. But then they also announced a show at the Roxy, which sells out at like 300 or 400 people. And I think just because they wanted to do a tiny club in LA.
Yeah.
And I went and it was so fun to see like a big band in a little room. So you should do it. But also like that strip hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
And so like regular bands that you've heard of play at the Roxy, the Whiskey, the Viper Room and shit. But then also like all of the hair metal bands that still exist will still come through, and then cover bands of those bands. And then the best part is that there's all these guys that are just like in their 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
And then like younger guys who kiss their ass and want to be them, who wear like black cowboy boots and like with like spurs.
Yeah, they all Terminator 2, the guy that Arnold Schwarzenegger takes the motorcycle and clothes from and Terminator.
Totally.
You're a biker guy who was old in the early 90s. That's a stereotype in the 90s movie still.
And it's so funny because back like they're like totally forgetting that. So like back then it was a mixture of this like macho biker shit and like effeminate hair and makeup as like a statement of like, you can't tell me what to do or whatever they were saying. We were different, you know?
Right.
But now like it's not different or weird. You just look like a fucking moron. I think.
And you're old. It's so bizarre to me. It's just like if somebody was still dressing like a flapper or something, or a knight in armor and chainmail, I go, that's not anymore.
It's just especially like in a world where like so many people are really open and like forthright and like literate about their own gender, like every type of gender and ambiguity within is like talked about a lot, right? And you see it. And so if you're like trying to be tough with me and you're wearing like an American flag shirt and you got a vest
with a
skeleton on it, and you got a vest but it ain't got no sleeves on the vest, and you got a bunch of chains on your wallet, but then you got like spiky Final Fantasy VII hair, and you're like mad at me. I'm like,
yeah, I don't,
dude. I don't think you're being cool, man.
And it's also like you got your attitude. So you wake up in the morning with your attitude. You like your eyes open and you're just like, you know.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there when you're chained, like ching, 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 and you're getting your chain ready. And you're putting on your fingerless gloves and everything.
That was one of the best things that ever happened to me, is when I realized that punks and metalheads had to put all that shit on.
Right. And then they take it off and put on their jammies at night.
Yeah, exactly.
They're wearing jammies.
They're wearing jammies. Some of them, the ones that are in shape, go for a run.
Right.
They're wearing like Under Armour, and their like mohawk is flat and it's all flapping around in the wind. And just like, well, I got to look hot for when I put my mohawk up when I go to the NoFX show.
Imagine those mohawk guys too. They get out of the shower, they got a big bathrobe, and they curl their little mohawk in a tiny little thin towel.
I actually think that each point of the mohawk gets its own towel. That's right. Yeah. Or you know those things that help a paper towel roll stand up in your kitchen counter? They get one of those for each one, and it just wraps around.
Dude, I saw a clip of it was Billy Joel. I follow Billy Joel's Facebook page for Billy Joel updates.
Is that true?
Yes. Sometimes they get a little sad. Like I saw him in 2016, and he's still doing it. He's still out there doing it, dude.
Okay.
And, he did a concert at Madison Square Garden, and his special guest was the guy from Def Leppard, who came out and they did a duet of "Pour Some Sugar on Me." you know.
Wow.
And Billy Joel has like, you know, he can walk for like 3 steps before he needs a wheelchair, and they're both like 70 something. And just to see the guy from Def Leppard who's just like, I'm hot, sticky, sweet. And you're just
Yeah.
like, oh, like that's so gross when you're old.
Yeah.
Sugar on you? You
All your song. Stop singing about sex, dude. Be honest with me. Yeah. I feel tired all day. You know what I
Right.
mean? Hit me
It's
with
like,
some good
you
shit.
got maybe 8 or 9 years left on this planet. You have a captive audience. They're hanging on your. And what do you want to say to them before you shuffle off this mortal coil? You want to say, "Fuck
Suck
me,
my dick."
pour sugar on me,
Yeah,
and suck
man.
it off."
Yeah, you're not gonna believe the flames you're gonna see on the wheels of my wheelchair. That's right. I can go 30, maybe 35 miles per hour to the bathroom.
That's what I like about the generation that, you know, the really old ones. They grew up and music was like "Babbity beep 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 bop-a-doo ba-da-ba-dee," and then it was stayed that. So when they're old in their wheelchair and they're listening to boo-ba-da-bop-bop-bop-bop-ba-da-ba, that makes sense. Through your whole life, you can keep that energy.
Right.
But you know, staying a hard, badass grumpy gills for 100 years is insane.
Grumpy is a really funny way to characterize those guys. Grumpy.
Yeah.
Grumpy rock.
And I'm also like, isn't a motorcycle fun? Why are you frowning the whole time on it? I'd have a big smile.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, why
don't
are you
get
so mad?
Yeah. You got a cool, you're playing pool with your buddies, you know, you all got your vests on.
Yeah, dude. Well, you know what's funny? Because we were just talking about the old morning radio guys become podcast guys. I think it's the same thing. It's exactly, we just gotta try to not think the exact same way for 60 years, Caleb, you and me.
Yeah.
That's what we got to try to do. We got to try our best.
Well, I'm on track to like every 2 years, I completely disagree with everything I thought 2 years ago. So
That's right.
I hope I keep doing that. It's a little embarrassing, but you know, it's I go back and delete a lot of old tweets.
Sure. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Hopefully I won't fall for it this time. This next election, I'm not going to tweet 8 times a day, every passing thought that doesn't age well. You know?
Twitter was horrible in that way. Just passing thoughts. It just seemed like what we were supposed to do was say everything we think.
Yeah.
And then it just made everyone on earth hate each other.
Right. Like, think about if every riff on this podcast was out of context and written. I mean, we would sound so insane.
There'd be a link to it.
Yeah. I'm glad I don't do that anymore. I just try to tweet dumb stuff. But yeah, I just don't want to become. And actually, I used to really like Adam Carolla, and I still think he's funny. But he's leaned into this whole like, these kids, every kid, and I'm like, how many kids do you know, other than yours? How many do you know? None. It'd be weird if you did, Adam.
It's also like, dude, do you fucking hear yourself? Like, that's exactly what we always made fun of all the time, dude. These kids, when you were a kid, you were like, these fucking old people saying these kids.
Right.
Why don't you just like remember that? Or I don't know. Maybe he's got it right. Maybe fuck us, you know? Maybe the better way to live your life, and now I'm sort of talking myself into it, is to just like never absorb anything and just be mad at everybody who isn't you.
Absorb it for what? Yeah.
You're gonna fucking die. And so he's like, I'm a millionaire. I got this thing. People listen to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I want college kids to fuck me still. I'm 100 years old. I don't understand why they're mean to me. Why can't I have more friends than I have?
Also, here's what they're mad about. All right. So they're like, oh, the left. It's like, okay, so all the communists are going to college and getting ripped off and taken for all they have, and now they're in debt forever. That's bad. Do you want these communists to be debt free and then just on the loose? Don't you want them? Like, what's the problem?
No, that's a good point. Yeah.
Isn't this good for your cause? Don't you want all the communists to be shackled with debt forever? They need to stop complaining about it.
That's true. You want them to have a bad life. Yeah.
Right. Which is, I love the Simpsons thing. The we want what's worse for everyone. It's like the banner at the RNC.
Right.
Every time. It's so funny.
Oh boy, I like that show.
Yeah.
We should watch
check
an
out the
episode.
Simpsons. I think they're on Fox for the past 86 years.
You can also get them on Disney Plus. We're not sponsored by them, but damn, that would be crazy, huh? I feel like Disney Plus should just sponsor a bunch of podcasts out of
Why
like
not?
charity.
Right. Give back.
What the fuck? Help us out.
I spent, $150 a year on Pixar movies my whole life. So they got to give me
Totally.
something.
I do think that's the one thing that will never change about me. No matter how old I get, I'll still jerk off to Pixar movies.
These kids today, they're jerking off to. I talked to this guy, Dave. He's jerking off to Pixar movies.
Jerking off to a little 3D old man holding balloons. Like, wait, he jerks off to
You
Up?
heard
What?
about this Turning Red movie?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, this guy Dave jerks off to that.
Welcome to
It's-
What's It Called, everybody.
Welcome to What's It Called? Welcome to fucking What's It Called,
Hell
y'all.
yeah.
You dang Richard Carnes.
We love you so much. Get ready to lay down.
Get ready to lay down. What's it calleders? What's it called in knots? What's it carnies?
What's it called in ears?
Richard Carnos. Richard Carnios. We are so happy that you're here. This is our favorite part of the week. And like Caleb said earlier, patreon.com/what's it called. We got bonus episodes on there. And if you sign up for it and give us some money, it's more likely that Caleb will be here soon. And
That's
we
right.
would like to do that. Here's another thing also, and I dipped into our Discord. We have a Discord, we have a Twitch, we have an Instagram, we have a Twitter, we have a TikTok. And these things are all at varying levels of having like interaction or like posts on them. We post on all of them. They're all at some of them a lot constantly, some of them every now and then. But here's the thing. I said this on the Discord like a week or two ago, but nowhere else. We haven't really been posting or doing much publicly except putting out episodes of the podcast for like a couple months. And it's my fault. I've been fucking moving and everything's been changing and going crazy. I'm going through a breakup. I'm having to like move everything. I had places in LA and New York, and now I'm just in New York, but I have to move out of the place I'm in New York. But this is all to say this. We haven't really been able to interact much online. We haven't been here, and that sucks because we love doing that. So
Yeah,
we're
it's so
sorry
fun.
about that. But it's all settling down, and we'll be around more, and we're really fucking excited about that. So
Hell yeah.
if you have been missing us or sort of just fallen off of following our social media or whatever, we get it, and come back.
Hell yeah,
Or
come
if
back.
you've been sitting around waiting for us, we are back, and we'll see you. We
Hell
are
yeah.
at What's It Pod on Instagram, Twitter, and on TikTok, and our website is whatsitcalled.rodeo. With Twitch is the one we really do occasionally, but I'm excited
love
to do that occasionally. We did a remote Twitch, Caleb and I, once where we played Jackbox games, and we're going to do that some more.
Yeah, it's so
And,
fun. I love Jackbox. That's the one COVID thing that I'm glad I still like. I like
Totally.
it, you know?
The fact that we learned Twitch because of COVID, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And
This podcast is because of COVID. So
that's true.
we're still going. Can't stop it.
How's Joe Biden doing, by the way?
I
Did
haven't
you see?
checked.
I haven't checked either. Should we
Yeah.
check?
Oh no. We'll do that in the Patreon.
That's true. Listen to our Patreon episode this week. We're going to find out what's in Joe Biden's COVID experience.
I love Paige Weldon's bit where she was like, when Biden got COVID, and she's like, I love his little pictures he took where he was like, I'm still getting a lot done. And she's like, yeah, I said the same thing when I got it. Why don't you just get some rest, dude?
Yeah, man, definitely
You
rest.
don't make any big decisions on COVID, okay?
Especially since none of us thought you were getting a lot done when you didn't have COVID there, pal. It's like, oh my God, it takes you 5 years to walk to a podium. Unbelievable, dude. It looks like he's going to shatter. Just absolutely burst into a million pieces. He's the first president who has the constitution of a light bulb.
It's so funny. He loves to say in fact when he can't remember where it's going. He'll go, that's what they told me that the first time that in fact Americans have not in fact their incomes to rise. And you go, why'd you say in fact?
Damn.
He just
Yeah, it's like
this
how
is
you ever be
reset,
talking to
but-
someone who's like trying to sell you cable and they keep saying basically. And it's just like, damn, dude.
In other words, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, because like basically it's when like because basically what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna send you an email and it's like no, you're gonna send me an email.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess basically you
Basically.
are, but we didn't need to. Yeah, back
Yeah.
to basics with how we're gonna be communicating. It's gonna be email, nothing more complicated than that. Just basically communication at like a simple electronic level.
That was literally the first email. So it was the only time to say that, where somebody's like, okay,
Basically.
so basically it's mail through the internet. Oh, that's the last time we needed it.
And it was a conversation between Elon Musk and the guy from Google. And Elon was like, all right, well, 20 years from now, I'm going to fuck your wife. Did you?
That's a great threat.
That story is really crazy. Did you see his tweet about it? Elon's
No,
tweet
no.
about it?
I did
It
see a
was-
tweet where he said he haven't had sex in a long time.
That's what I was bringing up. So that tweet was actually a reply to somebody. I looked it up. I was like, there's no way he fucking tweeted that. And he did. Someone from like a company he works with was like, hey, what the fuck is this, Elon? And Elon was like, that's not me. We hung out, but I haven't slept with her. We're all friends. And then they were like, the company was like, nice to hear. And he was like, yeah, and I haven't had sex in a long time. Frowny face. It's like, you just tweeted that at Accenture, dude. Come
Wow.
on. Yeah.
Not in a long time. What does he think a long time is?
Yeah. Also, what does he think sex is?
It must be. I think billionaires have a whole different thing.
Yeah, totally. Like, do you get more dicks once you got I don't know. That was a horrible joke. That was a really just terrible. Do you get more dicks? Say you're a billionaire. My opacity decreases. One of my kids dies. I like stop existing like a little
I'm sure
bit.
someone's looked into it. Someone's been really rich, been like, oh, 2 dicks.
I'll get another dick. That way I can get two of them sucked at the same time. Because I've been having, now that I'm a billionaire, I have threesomes every day. I buy them. And you buy a threesome, it's like, well, if
Right.
I can afford it, what if I get another dick? And then I get a,
Yeah. Well,
And then
you wanna
everybody-
maximize.
because the problem with a threesome is that at any given moment of a threesome, somebody's not that busy, And I'm hoping everybody can be engaged for the entire menage a trois. You know what I mean?
Somebody's not that busy. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
I just like everybody to be occupied while we fucking. I don't know why he.
See, I'd be
saying
afraid that's what I
contractions.
would say during a threesome. I would go, I know you're busy,
I know you're busy right now, but
but
can I put my dick over here? Yes, great.
oh boy!
I like
All right, well,
saying
I got
over
some.
here.
I got some tour dates here.
Oh yeah,
to-
dude,
to
nice.
plug. Come see me on What's It Day, August 5th and 6th. I'll be at the Madhouse in San Diego, California, Madhouse Comedy Club. On August 12th and 13th, I will be at the Riot in Houston. Please come out to that. If we sell it all out, I'll make enough money to get another dick. And then September 9th and
billion?
10th, I'll be at Laughs Tucson. So come out to that. And that's all I got for now. But hey, come see me. It'll be great.
I have no tour dates.
Well,
that's actually
3
not
days.
really true. That's not really true. I am doing Fest in Gainesville Halloween weekend. It's a music festival that happens every year in Gainesville, Florida. That's a bunch of punk bands. The city empties out because it's the University of Florida plays Florida State, and they all travel to fucking Fort Lauderdale or wherever FSU is.
Yeah.
And so a bunch of punk bands play, and it's the 20th anniversary. It's going to be fun. Kyle Kinane, Chris Gethard, Shane
Nice.
Torres, Brandy Posey, Curtis Cook, Anna Valenzuela. It's going to be fun.
Man, Go to that. That sounds dope.
Yeah. Oh, and then the Thursday after that, I will be at Lincoln's in Portland, Maine, November 3rd. I'm not doing much traveling. I just want to be in New York City. But you know what? Come see me in New York City. I'm doing a lot of short shows. I don't run a show. I mean, I'm doing a lot of short sets. And I just post about them the day of or the day before on Instagram. And sorry, I can't really do much more letting you know ahead of time than that. But I plan to be out doing shows most nights of the week. So come out.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, go see Dave.
Yeah, that's right.
Get a New York slice and watch Dave's
right.
comedy stylings.
Get some pizza and get it eat it on a train, you know,
Yeah.
with the mayor.
Ooh.
And yeah, that's right. And then knock a couple buildings down.
Just two. Only the ones you hit.
Just yeah, that's right.
Don't knock down a third one that was not.
Don't knock down the third one.
Well, we got to rename Instagram.
We are renaming Instagram this week. The
Hell
greatest app ever made.
Yes. It's doing so great. And I think one of the main reasons is that any other app that has an idea,
They take it.
Instagram takes it and makes it a little worse.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to like not change your app too. Take someone else's idea and then put that idea inside yours. So no, your app does too many things all at once. I think it's really great. I think it's also good if it's owned by a straight up sociopath.
That's always good.
So that's
they stole everything. It's so
that's
weird.
the college though that Adam Carolla misses. Mark Zuckerberg's college.
Mark Zuckerberg has a college now, and it's called Meta College, and it's where you're so far up your own ass.
It's always something like that. You're like, oh, okay.
Could you imagine listening like, oh my God, he's taking down Zuckerberg. Thank God.
Yeah.
He's
I want
talking
to
about-
hear millionaires making fun of billionaires. That's my favorite kind of humor.
By the way, have you seen the ads for Meta?
No.
The metaverse, I think, is what I'm like. Look it up. There are ads that are basically, it implies that at some point soon there's going to be like a virtual reality world that we can all hang out in, like Ready Player One. And
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't like the sound of that either, dude. Because if that happens, then everybody will have two dicks.
Right. And then think
Mhm.
about this. We had Grand Theft Auto for a good 20 years, and then now we're doing Metaverse. You don't think there's going to be a huge influx of very inappropriate behavior in the Metaverse, you know?
Oh, wow. That's a really good point. But it's digital.
Right. It's
Whatever.
like, well, look out.
I
I'm
mean,
not getting on there. Sorry. I'm not doing Meta.
Is it? And there will be arguments about, I'm not going to get on there either, but it's literally like the ads, because I don't think they have it all actually working and made, but the ads imply like, have you ever wanted to be a bear that snowboards?
No.
And
Live your life.
the thing is though, that I kind of want to be a bear that snowboards, you know?
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
shouldn't do everything you want.
In
you
Meta,
know?
you can go surfing at 10 p.m. Have you ever thought
Right.
about that? Have you ever
No.
wanted to eat pizza made of razor blades and not die? All right.
I got some good Instagram names. though.
Let's do it, bud.
Hell yeah. Here's a name. How about a divorce court?
Ooh, I
sounds
like
fun.
that. That's really good. I think that we should call Instagram the very, very beginning of sadness.
How about no babe? Lots of guys have two.
Oh, that took me a second. Wow. Do you have a second? Like a hidden
No, you're
Instagram
not
account?
supposed to.
Is that so? The thing is that they'll get like another account in order to follow like hot girls. They want to
Right,
look
yeah.
at their accounts, their posts.
Yeah,
Huh.
they'll have like a regular and then one for butts. You know,
Funny.
that's how they get you.
You know, you don't have to follow an account to look at it.
Well, these guys are stupid.
Wow. Okay. Millions of lies about life.
I got two white guys talking for 1 minute.
Yeah. Stand-up clips, show flyers, and ass.
Hey, you want to watch a little racist crowd work on mute?
Dude, this is my next one. Crowdwork.com. It's so much fucking crap, dude. I'm so tired of my Instagram feed. It's just
Horrible.
clips, podcast clips, and
But
stand-up.
look at
clips.
ours. We have good podcasts.
We have good clips. They look good and we're funny. That's the thing
Yeah.
about us.
How about this? A picture of a tweet of a joke someone else already did.
Dogs, cats, magic, and gymnastics.
America's funniest piece of shit.
Wow, lots of people can do a backflip.
Mine has a lot of Sylvester Stallone today for some reason.
Check out this Nazi on that trampoline.
Algorithm and blues.
Hot Facebook.
All right, my last one. Oh, come on. I know they went to the beach sometime last year. I'm going to keep scrolling. You got to see them. They look like shit.
Yeah, here's my last one. Footage of China set to a Madonna song. Dude, like truly, my Instagram feed is all stand-up clips, show flyers, and comedians'
Yeah.
bodies. It's all just butts, just so many
Yeah.
butts and cleavage and like dudes with their shirts off and shit. And then but then what Reels suggest me, my like Reels algorithm is cats, magic, but really it's like dudes I have a lot of like a dude will do a trick and then he'll show you how they do the trick. I get a lot of those videos. I get a lot of gymnastics. I get a lot of parkour and skating. And then a lot of these like videos of it's either skydiving or it's just like a drone. And it's just like, yeah, have you seen the statue of a hand on top of a mountain somewhere in fucking China? And and then it's always set to the same Madonna song. The song that's like, ooh, if I could mend your heart. You know that song?
I don't know it, but that sounded great, Dave.
Thank you. I'm Madonna.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm Madonna. That's fucking me, dude. Oh man, you know what? We have some new patrons
Hell yeah, we do.
to shout out.
First we got to do the names on Twitter.
Oh, you're damn right we do.
Yeah, y'all, thanks for tweeting at us all your Instagram and name ideas. We got a bunch. I think it's the most names we ever got.
Well, people got thoughts on Instagram, dude.
Yes, they do. It's so sad to see too that I think it was the CEO of Instagram did a video where he's like, "We're sorry." It's like the Domino's thing. He was like, "We're sorry, it's not good right now. We'll do better."
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I like this one from at Strum My Banjo. Does this butt make my post look big?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm not there yet. Keep going. I was
We got all fucking ads. That's another one. Strum My Banjo went in on here.
oh, yeah.
I like this one from at Saint Junior. Saint Junior 09 said thought dogs. That's funny.
At Seth Mills says, life but just the sunsets and brunches. That's very
Brunch
true.
is good. I do like brunch. Ooh.
At Demirist said, I'm not on that one. That's great.
I like this one from some of these are hard to click on. You ever see that on Twitter? From at Know Your High was the little picture of Willem Dafoe and Spider-Man saying, "You know, I'm something of a photographer myself."
Oh, that's great.
That's really
at
fun.
Snorker said, I can't read.
I can't read.
Totally. Yeah, that gets the Brian Regan Award.
I can't read.
At Kid Obsidian says, my life is pretty cool, guys.
I like this one from that CPA girl to the tune of Limp Biscuit Rollin'. We got scrolling.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. At the real Zach still says, yo, hold this cat real fast. That's great.
I do like there's so many good list ones. Like this one from at Ian Gecko said pumpkin, yarn, and wine.
Yeah, dude. There's so many of those. I mean, it's literally everything happens on there. It's very annoying. At Bobby Benedict says, podcast clips and titties.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one from you get the Dude Where's My Award. We got from this is Jeremy from the podcast. Dude, where's my ex?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. At Apoc Pod, brunch, butts, and beyond.
Oh, this one's amazing. From at Fondle Punch says 1 million dead pet accounts.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so true.
It's so true. At
Oh,
Ario
that's great.
Damien says, and this is really, really clever. The Stepford Lives.
Whoa, that might be a
Yeah,
Ricky
I
shit right
know.
there.
At Apocbot also said, food, dogs, and asses. FDA. The FDA is what
Food,
really got me.
dogs, and asses. Oh, this was a good one from Chit Chat Twit Twat. Ad, like, ad, story, ad, Dr. Funk, ad.
At Sadie Quills says, extremely Mayfair and incredibly Valencia.
Oh, dude, hell
dude.
yeah.
For real. For real.
Oh man, who? I don't know. I think
Yeah, this
which
is
was
tough.
that? I think the
Oh shit. This is another one from the Real Zach Still. All caps. Feel bad. Damn, that one gets me a
feel
lot.
bad.
At Call Me By Your Kevin said asexual Pornhub.
Ooh, I like that.
Damn, there's so many.
What was there was one really good one
At
that was,
Turducken MRE says Immediagraph. Interesting. At Latif Tayor, comic in LA, says
Love Latif.
FOMO pick.
Oh hell yeah. It really
It
is.
is the home of FOMO.
What was the one that was so good? That was there was one that what was it?
At Winslow Dumaine says confidence ruiner.
Oh hell yeah, it is.
At Know You're High, gateway to OnlyFans.
I like this one from Matt telling Mike, hey, check out this pizza I ate 3 years ago.
Yeah. Wow. At Lego Rambo, dick pic for Kardashians.
What was the one that I said might be a Ricky shit? There was one that was very
I don't know.
clever.
At this point, I just sort of feel like I'll never tell you.
You gotta tell
You
me.
keep asking, and I actually don't remember. At
Somebody
Tim
remembers.
Tweets 10 says, "Look at me, you pieces of shit." That's great.
That is true.
At Ghost Party says, "TGIF, thanks God it's fucking time to kill myself." And then also says, "LOL, this is strictly a joke, so we laugh together. No pain, no gain."
I like this one from Boogeyman Weather. Instant Graham.
Oh shit, this is crazy. At that CPA girl, Tramp Stamp. I don't know why. That really hit me.
Tramp Stamp.
Yeah. So yeah, Strum My Banjo really went for it. Lots of
Yeah,
Strum My
so many good
Banjo.
ones.
At Strum My Banjo, Bot Apocalypse.
Oh, so many bots. Oh man.
So
Max J. Kurt, The Elder Scrolls.
yeah, I saw that.
Good.
I saw that. So personally, I think at Ghost Party also said pea puddles and pictures.
Pea puddles.
I love all caps feel bad. That's I
Feel
think
bad.
my favorite one.
Hell yeah, that's a good one. You get the Brian Regan, you get the Ricky shit.
Feel bad.
Feel bad.
Feel bad today, right now.
Don't feel good.
Congratulations to the real Zach Still.
Hell yeah.
You
get the
win.
Ricky shit this week, you piece
Yeah,
of shit.
dude. And man, thank you all so much for listening to the show, for jumping in with us on Twitter.
Hell yeah, we love you.
Like I said, we've been a little bit out of the game, but we are back and
Hell yeah.
able to hang now.
We
So
love hanging.
we'll
And
see
join
ya.
that Patreon, so you can get a good sweet shout out,
Everybody who joins the Patreon gets a shout out. Shout out to Jonathan Pruitt. Welcome
Hell
to the
yeah,
Patreon.
Jonathan Pruitt. Hell yeah.
Shout out to Ben Sweet.
Whoa,
and
what a
then
name.
also shout out to Deanna. Welcome all of you
Hell
to the
yeah.
Patreon. And those of you who sign up at the $25 level or more are producers of the show, because that's basically $1 million. And
That's
we
so
shout
much
you
money.
out
Thank you.
at the end of every episode. Shout out to Dante Beckwith,
Mm-hmm.
Peter Cumistra,
Peter Cumistra.
Amanda Richards, James Colton,
what?
Anna Snyder, Peter Dahlberg, Eric Williams, and Jane Palatini. And
Hell
also
yeah.
shout out to fucking me. I produce the show now.
That's right. And look at these sweet, sweet backgrounds we got, huh?
That's true. Yeah, we got backgrounds where it looks like we're about to sell you a necklace.
We will. And
We
shout out
fucking
to
will.
El Segundo and Chris Crestwell.
Dude, and again to all of you. What's it called? Rodeo is our website with links to all our social media and stuff, and we hope to see you
Hell
on there.
And tell a
And-
friend, tell them to join the What's It verse,
And remember, What's It Day is Friday night,
Yes, this
9
Friday.
p.m. Raise a glass of bourbon to the sky and think about how there are no new rules and there never will be again.
Hell yeah, we love you.
We love you. Bye.
What's it called? What's it called?